It's the HipHopMatrixShow.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
It's the HipHopMatrixShow with J.Hall and DJ Akademiks.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Let's get it.
Yeah. What up, though? What up, though? It's the HipHopMatrixShow.
What's happening then?
Myself. J.Hall, this guy right here, DJ Akademiks. What's up, my brother?
You sound a little unsure who you was right there.
I was a little bit,
myself. How many times you gonna say yourself? I mean, yeah.
I was, man.
Scholar DJ Akademiks, yes, sir.
That's how we starting up the new year. Don't even know who we are.
I know who I am. I don't know about this guy.
Happy,
I know exactly who I am.
Happy 2020, bro.
Same to you. Forget, don't abbreviate your 20 at the end when you write your dates. You got to write the whole thing out.
What you mean?
When you don't say today's the 17th, okay? So don't write 1/17/20.
Why?
Because if you write 1/17/20, it's easy for somebody to get you caught up in fraud and backdate something you did and just write 19 on the end of that 20.
Like the year 1920?
No, it'll be the year 2019 if they put a 19 at the end of year 20.
Wow. Where'd you? I mean, like, how'd you come up with that? You scammed somebody or something?
No, the police put out a statement on January 1st. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Don't abbreviate all year. All 2020, do not abbreviate the year. Write 2020.
I definitely been doing that.
1/17/2020.
The past couple weeks we've been in the year.
Well, don't do that for your landlord or nothing. Or for a lease. Don't sign a lease 2020 and then say that. So they can put a 19 on the end of that and then sue you for back rent.
Yikes.
And you will be done.
That's not what's popping.
Yeah,
that's not how I want to start off.
Yeah,
this
so
year.
until 2021, until 21 get here, yeah, write that whole thing out, all 4 digits.
Okay. That's how we start off. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Okay. How was your New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve was cool. Brought in with a bag.
What you mean? What you do?
Made some money.
Oh, yeah. You was working the club?
Yes, sir. Brought it in with a bag. That's the best way to do it.
Did you see anything like crazy or whatever for New Year's?
Normal. I mean, I'm used to it. I mean, drunk people passing out, getting too stupid. Yeah. Cops all over the place, pulling people over every 5 seconds. Yeah. Got me a hotel. I wasn't taking that drive back to Baltimore that night.
You know, it was interesting, man, because I felt a certain type of. I had a couple friends that was having some gatherings, like at their house and things of that nature, and they invited me. But I just kind of like really wasn't in the mood. 2019 had just been so wild.
It definitely was wild.
Yeah,
whirlwind.
That's the perfect word. Just wild. And so
it took me up and then smacked me down.
Yeah, so I just walked like throughout like downtown, like on U Street, and like I just wanted to be in the vibe of things. Like I walked in the bar, a random club/bar, and I just screamed 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 with strangers. Said Happy New Year, gave everybody some high fives, and I walked around some main streets. I saw some people dancing, saw some drunk people singing. And then, man, I came home with sleep. I mean, no, I'm dead serious. Like that, and I felt so at peace with that because I didn't feel obligated to. Normally, the old me would like force myself to go over to somebody's house knowing I'm uncomfortable because I don't want to feel like I don't want to make you upset. You understand? And so I would force myself, even though I'm uncomfortable, and go to bed. It was nothing against no friends. It's not like it's been a strain.
So you was on some beef. Introvert, outrovert stuff at the same time.
I definitely was.
Or outrovert, introvert.
Yeah, because I'm talking about what I did took like 45 minutes.
You're trying to be a popular loner. Well, yeah.
A what?
I'll say a popular loner.
Maybe, man, maybe. But for me, it was just a good
be by
practice.
Yourself, but with around a lot of people.
It was for me. It was just a good practice of doing things that I wanted to do. You know what I mean? And if I'm gonna start off this new year, like decade, I want to do things that like I want to do. So I mean, I felt that vibe. And I went home, went to sleep.
Just had a whole epiphany, huh?
At this moment right now.
I'm talking about then.
Oh yeah. Well, I realized I had been struggling with that for the past year or so about doing things that I want to do and being assured about it.
Okay.
I realized it had been kind of a struggle because I for some strange reason in my mind I'm always thinking like I can take it, right? And I don't want to hurt nobody else that I care about. Yeah, that big pause. You have to, comma, whatever. But even like for myself, I don't want to like make somebody else upset, right? But people have no problem canceling on me. But for some reason in my mind, I feel like I can handle that, right? Versus someone else. I'm like, no, I don't need to think like that. Like I need to be more sure about my mental space and how I feel. So I just, you know, I knew that's all I wanted to do. That's crazy, or it might sound silly, but it sounded perfect to me. Walk around, catch the vibe, hear some music, because that's the kind of year it was. I'm like, I don't want to be in nobody's house chilling. I don't want to reminisce about the year. I don't want the conversations going around, everybody being like, so what was the highlight of your year? Nah, I ain't want to have that conversation.
I don't really want to think about that right now.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that, because 2019 was one of those years where I remember every single month.
Or you can be like that SpongeBob meme. You know what? I'm going to head out.
Yeah, yeah. But, you know, I didn't realize, you know, I also didn't realize we were heading into a new decade. You understand? So
you didn't realize it was a different decade?
No, man, that's how scrambled I've been.
You're a smart guy. College graduate.
Bro, but when you are
from the second HU.
But what you have to understand is, I'm not even going to pay attention to that. When you are zoned in, like the way I've been for the last few years.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, we had these conversations, like when you are in your work, I looked around when somebody said it to me, they was like, yo, how you feel about this past decade? I was like, huh? Like, because I just been locked in. And so for the next decade, I want to practice more of, like, I want to slow things down and actually know where I'm going. Because this past one, I just been having my head and stuff. You know? But, you know, it's good, man. It was good clarity. I'm feeling optimistic about, you know, the coming years. You know, so it was cool, bro. It was cool. It was a long way of saying it was cool. I was in control of myself. You know what I mean? It was a long way of saying it's cool.
Had some me time.
Yeah. Have some good quality me time, man. We got any announcements?
He's in touch with your inner self.
Yeah, most definitely. You know what I mean? Most definitely. My inner t-shirt. Well, we got any announcements before we get started though? Anything? You
got any announcements? You getting in touch with yourself.
No, I said my piece. You know what I'm saying? I said my piece, but
I'm just making sure.
Any announcements? Anything you got coming up?
Nah, no major announcements, but something is coming soon. Not yet. Not just yet.
Okay.
Not just yet.
You ready for war though?
Oh yeah. Well, no little peach. My guys over at Hippie Camp. I mean, shout out Sticks and Money Road. They looked out for me. Got the Scully and everything.
Okay.
Shout out to Hippie Camp crew.
You are either about to rob somebody or you going paintballing?
I ain't doing neither of the sort. I'm just warm.
Okay.
And we gonna roll this thing back up.
You like the dude from G.I. Joe?
G.I. Joe?
Yeah, you remember there was one dude who wore a mask like that. I can't remember his name.
G.I. No.
The Baltimore brother. He probably was from there.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
Well, the first thing that got announced.
Talking about we started a war. I ain't started nothing. I went straight to work and went straight home that day.
You talking about what day?
The day the war. The day we supposed to have started the war.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's another. So the first thing that got kicked off for this year is that it got announced that the Neptunes got inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Not the only though.
Say that again.
They're not the only ones that got.
No. Songwriters.
Oh, songwriters. I'm thinking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
No,
You're right.
That. Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Yeah. And when you think about the past 20 years, I don't remember a year going past without a Neptune influence.
Of course. He's been very consistent.
Neptunes.
We always forget about Chad Hugo.
Yeah, and Chad is, from my understanding, also too, like the genius. He just not the front man.
Yeah, you don't want it like Slim Slim and Baby.
Yeah.
You don't want the attention. He just want them checks.
Which is nothing wrong with that.
Checks and plaques.
Would you say they probably
plaques and checks?
Would you say they've probably like surpassed
who
duos that we've known? Like historically,
what's it? Terry Crews and Jimmy Jam or something?
Terry Crews, Jimmy Jam. First of all,
I don't think his last name is Crews.
Well, no. Terry Lewis, Jimmy Jam. Let's name
Lewis. That's what it was. Terry Lewis
duos first. So Terry Lewis, Jimmy Jam. You had the '70s. Huffing, or damn, my mother gonna kill me.
Oh man,
Huffing.
I'm lost. I can't help you.
Yeah, I can't.
You better phone a friend or something.
Yeah, my man.
Because I ain't the one.
They're Philly producers, man. And it's killing me right now. Philly producers. Huff. Let me see. You know what I mean? I'm tripping, bro.
Tony Poe.
No, man. I said
Tony
70s.
Poe. I know. I'm just saying Tony. I'm just saying Tony Poe.
You know.
Trackmasters.
Nah.
I know they're not the same. I'm just saying duos.
Gamble and Huff.
Never heard of
Gamble and Huff. So they used to write songs for like Teddy Pendergrass and Patti LaBelle.
Turn them off. Turn the lights
Right.
off.
So that was them. So that's why I said my mother gonna kill me because she used to preach them like hard. So you got Gamble Huff, you got Terry Lewis, Jimmy Jam, then you got Babyface, L.A. Reid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a great duo. And so when I think about Chad, I think about Pharrell. Have they probably, surpassed like Babyface and L.A. Reid?
I don't know. I don't know about Babyface in L.A.
Yeah.
That's a dynamic duo.
Yeah. When you think about songwriting, like Babyface, bro, Can We Talk? Tevin Campbell.
And he broke Tony Braxton.
Bro, he wrote songs on there. Like,
Yeah.
Babyface is the reason why we born. You know, man. We haven't seen the babies that were born to Pharrell yet.
They kind of ratchet. We seen them. We see them.
It's not too many people walking around saying that they made their child to a Neptune's record.
Well, he has a lot of R&B records that he's produced. It's just not. These song wrote. Everybody just doesn't know. He doesn't. It's not out in the forefront like a Noriega, what, and the Neptune beats. Because the songwriters don't shout out the producer on the song like rappers do.
They don't.
So
and producers, it's not like a songwriter can leave like a signature like the way a producer do. They leave a drop.
Well, they weren't doing that back then like they are now. Like how everybody knows London on the Track produced Summer Walker's whole album because we got London on the track.
And what I'm saying is a songwriter, you can't put that in your lyric. Like Neptunes wrote this song. Like you can't put that in your lyric.
You can't do that. Right.
But when you think about though this past 20 years, they definitely have the biggest influence as a duo. There's no question though.
Absolutely.
They definitely took the torch and ran with it.
As far as duos, yes.
Yeah, they definitely took the torch and ran with it. Let's get into some ratchetness, man. While we were gone, French Montana and 50 Cent got into a beef that I just did not understand.
Yeah, over Bugattis.
That was the most overpriced beef I had ever seen in my life.
Overpriced beef.
Yeah.
Talking about arguing from $5 million to $1.5 million.
So help me out because I'm not really good on. I wouldn't know a Bugatti if it rolled up on me. Seriously, I'm just not that informed when it comes to cars.
It's a super sports car.
Okay, so what was 50 clowning French about?
He was just clowning on that. He was supposedly driving a 2008 Bugatti, and 50 Cent got the 2020. Okay. So he's telling him that was Bugatti game up. That's all it was.
And so besides the year, what's the difference between them?
About $2 million.
And
well, actually, probably like $1 million, $1.5 million, something like that.
Yo, that is a real.
But even a 2008 is still $1 million car.
That is one hell of an argument to make.
It's still $1 million car.
Like, do 50? But 50 not a fan of French.
No, it was all just cyberbullying and 50 doing his thing, doing what he does. But hey, still $1 million car. Somebody handed me the keys to an 08 Bugatti. Yeah, go and get that here. Go ahead and get that here.
Yeah, and French was really.
And I'm going to stunt.
French was really saying some stuff like, I guess about the streams. I guess apparently there was some questions about the streams. And I guess French was claiming that 50 did that.
50 bought his stream so he could
say you were lying. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. It's definitely a lot.
And then he said, I got the girl that ate your booty hole.
Whoa.
You ain't see that video?
No, I didn't see that one.
French
that one flew over my head.
French said he was on IG. He said we got that girl while you was writing the script of Power. We got the video of the girl eating your booty hole out. That video coming out soon. I want to be like French. Why were you watching that? Why would you want that?
Yeah.
Like you could
50 getting his ass in. I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I don't want to see no girl eating out 50. What we need to see that for?
Nah, I'll be cool. I'm cool.
Yeah. What we need to see that for, man? So that was a very much so overpriced conversation.
Yeah,
that was way out of my league, man. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know about that. But 50 Cent, what I was surprised about was 50 Cent went at French about the whole 08 Bugatti. But he missed a total opening though this past week.
What was the opening?
Bruh, Ja Rule tweeting about doing taxes.
Oh.
Like, how did 50 miss that?
Because Ja's dating going. Like, ain't nobody worried about
50
that.
50 never loses a chance
to shoot a shot at
Ja. Duh, first of all, I saw Ja Rule trending. I thought Ja, anytime you see somebody trending, you think something wrong. Mm-hmm. But then he had this flyer up like, yo, we doing taxes. I was like, wait, Ja, you ain't learned your lesson? Like,
Fire Taxes, Fire Festival Tax Firm.
Dog, Ja rules talking about tax, and then the owner had to put out a statement saying Jhall's not going to officially do your taxes.
He's just promoting the brand,
Right,
promoting
but
the company.
You would think Jhall would like learn this lesson.
I mean, the brother's still trying to get paid. I can't fault him for that. So I mean, hey,
He put out a statement claiming like, you know, y'all been joking. What did he say? Y'all been getting at me since 03 or something like that. Whenever 50 Cent pretty much came out, y'all been seeing me joke.
2001.
But do you think though you kind of set that up yourself?
Yeah, I definitely don't want to go nowhere. Jhall talking about taxes, man. You can got people out of thousands of dollars. Yeah, no. It's not a good look. Not a good look. But I mean, I understand. I mean, trying to get a check. Somebody endorsement money, he gonna take that. Take that check. I ain't mad at him.
Yeah,
I mean, would that pull me to that business? Probably not. But I understand it.
I feel like it would.
I'm not against it.
But I feel like it would pull people away.
Hey,
Because now
it don't matter if in Jhall's eyes, he just sees a check, so he gonna go get it. He don't really care if people come there or not.
Okay, but why, if you're the owner, why?
If you're the owner, I mean, because you just see somebody who's famous. A lot of these owners and people be oblivious to whatever. They just see somebody I can get for practically.
Think Murder Inc. is hot.
No, but they see somebody who was hot at one time that people still know of, whose name is still relevant. I mean, not relevant, but people know who he is when you say his name. And he's probably somebody you can get for rather affordable prices on an endorsement right about now. So they leveraging that out. They're doing a plus and minus. You know what? Maybe able to shoot a shot at this.
There could have been
and that's how it goes.
There could have been a few other people you could have got, y'all.
Yeah, it's like how the local rappers, they'll go get artists who hasn't been hot in 10 years and get them on a feature and say, I got a feature with this guy 10 years past his prime.
Actually, you know what?
Same thing.
It was some local rappers back when we were coming up. I'm not going to name the rapper because it's just be disrespectful. But they had.
Yeah, I'm not going to name the rappers.
I'm giving you an example about these rappers back home. And everybody know who listening back in Detroit know back in that era. Because they had billboards and everything. And they flew the dude out and everything. And we were all like, yo, this dude ain't had a hit in like years. And they had his face everywhere in Detroit, yo.
Right.
Everywhere.
Right.
It was like, okay.
It's like a rapper now saying, I got a song with Lil Flip.
Okay.
I got a song with Lil Flip because he's affordable. People know him. They still know the name, but in their mind.
But I still feel like not even besides, there's somebody else you could have got besides Ja. Just because people are really quick to make jokes about Ja Rule.
Hey.
And if you want someone to take your business seriously,
to some people, all news is good news. Any publicity is good publicity.
But who is someone else? What's another suggestion? Like, what's a rapper of yesterday they could have got?
What's a rapper of yesterday they could have got? MC Hammer.
Okay, to do your taxes.
Too legit taxes.
He know what not to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Murphy Lee.
Murphy Lee.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I was well, they could get Offset. He just settled his taxes.
Offset still, yeah. He probably get Offset.
So they can't afford Offset. I'm just joking. I just made a joke because he just settled a big tax debt.
But a rapper,
he had to pay like $200,000.
A rapper
too.
of yesterday, I'm just like,
yeah,
who?
Offset still today.
Yeah, like who? Like we need one more. Like what's one more that we could say is somebody who would have did our taxes from yesterday?
Cassidy.
Cassidy.
Yeah, one of them. It's a bunch of them.
You know who I think would be perfect?
Who?
He's relevant, but not relevant because of his music, but he's perfect.
Who, 50 Cent?
Nah.
LL Cool J?
Gilly the Kid.
Gilly the Kid.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
$1 million worth of game. Like, can you imagine Gilly the way he talked, doing your taxes for you?
I'm teach you how to get this money.
He's like, right. Back. Like, see, you doing this right here. That's all wrong right there. You know what I'm saying?
You got to start it right
and
here.
And then people looking at you like, huh? Huh?
Right.
Did I tell you I had a job real quick doing taxes?
You did taxes?
Son, so they
no,
lied.
You was outside with the suit on.
No.
With the what's the Statue of Liberty suit on?
No, that wasn't even what it was.
With the sign, come on, Liberty taxes.
No,
that was you.
I was on Pennsylvania. It was on Pennsylvania Avenue. It was one of those jobs. This is back when I was looking for money hard, man. I ain't had no job. I ain't had no work, and it was one of those jobs that don't tell you what the job is until you come in. So they're like, yeah, would you like to work? And you're like, yeah. Then you're like, well, what I be doing? Just come on in, 3:00, 9 a.m. tomorrow. Just come on in. You're like, okay, yeah, but what will we doing? Okay, see you soon, click. And I'm like,
that's a sales job always.
Money, right? So I show up, and then they talk to us for like 15 minutes, and I'm still not understanding. They doing a whole lot of just talking about nothing. And they're like, yeah, so we're gonna pair you up with someone, and all you gotta do, they're gonna walk you through it. I'm like, pair me up? What are we doing? And it was this dude who was like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for like 6 weeks. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I was like, well, he was like, yeah. So you gotta ask them, are they single or they such and such? And I was like, wait, we doing taxes? He was like, yeah. People had to come in right now. So the whole people coming in, man, they set me with somebody. He was like, man, all you gotta do is tell them do this, and fill the paperwork. It was really simple what he said. All I know is I effed it all up. Right? And the guy who taxes I was doing was looking at me kind of suspect. He was like, you sure you know what you're doing? I was like, yeah. He just told me do this, and you go see this person because the way they had it set up was like an assembly line.
Oh, okay.
So you do a little bit, then I do a little bit, then the other person finish, right? So when they got to me, I effed him all up. So what I did was I told the lady, I was like, yeah, I just need to go to my car real quick.
And you ain't come back.
And she was like, you sure? I was like, yeah, I'll be right back. I go to my car. I got to make a phone call. I got to call a family member. And she was like, okay, well, just come right back. We're going to leave the door open for you. She said, you want me to stand here and leave the door open? I said, no, don't stand there. I said, don't stand there. Go inside. I'll be fine.
You shut the door. You
She
go
was
back
like,
where you was at.
The door going to shut. You don't understand. This door not going to open. It's totally fine. I knocked really hard. Now you go inside.
I knocked really hard.
Dog, I got in that car, man. I was gone, homie.
Out of there.
And to this day, I'm still spooked that some dude might look at me sideways and be like, you that motherfucker.
It's something in his head should have clicked like, all right, I'm going to head out.
Bro, I had no idea what I was doing, man. None whatsoever. But, that's the game, though, man. Moving forward, what do we think about, you heard about Yo Gotti and Jay-Z?
Oh, yeah, suing the prison system in Mississippi,
so
wasn't it?
Rock Nation, they are hitting up Mississippi up with a civil lawsuit.
As they should. That's the, what's the name of him, Robert Kraft, Meek Mill, what's the name of the,
I'm talking about the owner of
I'm talking about the coalition that they all formed together.
I don't know if that's what it is, though.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's
I
what
just
it
couldn't
is.
remember the name.
I think it's what it is Yo Gotti is teaming up with Rock Nation.
Okay.
And apparently the conditions
There's
of
some third world
the
conditions
prisons,
out there.
There are people who are like living like, eating off the floor and all this other stuff. So
It's crazy.
Yeah, man. So they getting their stuff together. But, that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about when people got mad at Hov about the whole NFL thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Hov does work and he lends out assists to other people. Because it may not be him and Yo Gotti walking to the courtroom himself, but he definitely is lending him or giving him the Rock Nation outlet.
Yeah, giving them those resources.
Yeah, giving them resources.
Which is everything.
Yeah. And, people don't think about the conditions of prison because we think that, you shouldn't have did the crime. You know what I mean? But what they don't understand is that if the conditions are effed up, you're not really rehabilitating this person.
You're making me worse.
You're making them,
You're giving me brain damage, and I'm going to come out and be even worse.
Yeah, I know people who went to jail.
If not, kill myself.
Yeah, there are people who went to jail to become criminals.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if you're going to treat me like an animal, why would I change? Even a small or minor mistake I might have made.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, shout out to Hov and Yo Gotti. I hope they can really, make that work. A civil lawsuit, though, that means money, though. My thing is, where would the money go?
To rehabilitating the place or put them somewhere else and put money on all these guys' books for pain and suffering.
Yeah, but if I guess it's more we need to know because if it's a lawsuit, I'm just trying to figure out like what exactly is the money gonna go, but hopefully it can go.
Or what's the end goal of it?
Yeah, what's the end goal of it? You know what I mean? What's the end goal of it? But apparently they got the attention of the governor. Mm-hmm. So I think they're giving him some time before by the time they hear this, I think they are either gonna make up their mind. So, But speaking of government, that's a good segue for your girl Cardi B.
Oh yeah,
made her announcement that she wants to be a politician.
Congress.
She thinks all she needs is a couple years of school.
Hey, she only need that. Look at Trump. Once Trump won it, I ain't counting nobody out.
Trump is white and a male and extremely privileged, though.
Okay. I'm still rooting for Cardi.
Listen,
do what you do, baby.
I'm not going to put nothing past
Cardi,
nobody.
20, 22, 24, 26, 28.
Here's the thing, though. I'm not going to put nothing past it because we didn't think we'll be seeing... Listen, I never thought I'd see Ice Cube talking to somebody we there yet, right? And making a sequel. I mean, when did Ice Cube become America's dad? There are people, if you give them room, you give them time, they can evolve. And we're looking at Cardi and we're like, woo, 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 woo. But it's a possibility. Now, on the flip side of that, to what you're saying, I think that is the issue when it comes to Trump, is that everyone think they can just roll out of bed and be president. You got billionaires who think they can just roll out of bed. So, if, when Cardi said she just needed a couple years of school,
America's definitely for sale.
Yeah,
It's always been.
I'm saying Cardi saying she need a couple years of school. It's a little bit more than that. But that's on the politicians not really laying out the blueprint of what it takes to be in those positions, because it's almost like we never knew exactly what the qualifications were. Mm-hmm. It's like you said with Trump. It's like, okay, so what are the qualifications? So if Cardi wants to be Congress, if she fit technically those qualifications.
Yeah, she ain't old enough to be the president. You gotta be like at least 35 to be president, right?
I thought it was like 39 or 41.
I thought it was like 35 at least.
Well, no, she's not old enough to be that. I mean,
she can definitely be in Congress though. Alderman Cardi.
Yeah, she can be in Congress. Congress in the Bronx, you know what I mean, making things happen, and she'll definitely be a straight shooter. Mm-hmm. So, question. I mean, Cardi already has a cult-like following.
Absolutely.
Even before she blew up.
Absolutely.
She was going to have people that was going to follow her, that was going to rock with her. So, we'll see. Moving past that, we'll see. Did you hear about your boy Boosie?
Boosie?
Yeah.
Oh, the Kappas?
The game. Yeah. What you think
about
that?
I think it was just harmless. I mean, he knows they dance to the song, so he thought he was just repping and showing love. But as people who did not go to college and did not, be all in the Greek life, you don't really understand. You think I'm weighing your stuff, I'm shouting you out. You should be happy.
Right.
That was his point of view, and it went a whole different way. But he apologized, and he said some people was a little bit extra. It was talking to him kind of crazy, talking about they shed blood for it and stuff like that. So, but he apologized, he owned up to it, and it was what it was.
Yeah, but then later on, he did do did you see the Kappa teaching him how to shimmy?
Mm-hmm.
You think he was serious? You think he gonna learn how to shimmy, or that was just him trolling?
I think he was serious. I think he was trying to make light of the matter, and he's trying to capture the narrative, control the narrative.
Okay. Well, I mean, the Qs have been dancing to George Clinton forever, right?
Absolutely.
So what if George Clinton was to wear purple and gold and throw up the Q sign?
But like I said, I'm not a college graduate. I wasn't in the Greek life. I don't understand that. I
don't think being a college graduate or anything. I think you got to be more of a Greek. I'm not a Greek.
Well, I would say I was never a college. I didn't live the college life. I'll put it that way. I didn't go through the college experience, so I didn't see how serious it was firsthand and stuff like that. So I don't understand it from that aspect. Right.
I mean, people were comparing it. I didn't like the whole comparing it to like gang culture. Mm-hmm. There are people who were like, that's like, if you ain't supposed to wear red if you ain't no blood, you know what I mean? Because they out there banging for theirs. I'm like, why we always got compared? Why can't it be a comparison of positive and positive? Like, why? Mm-hmm. And listen, I was in college, at a black college. I wasn't for Greek life, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm not talking about because I wanted to join and didn't. I'm talking about I didn't understand it because I was coming from my block, my hood, and I was like, yo, this secret society that's supposed to be for the people has been around, and I never heard it from my hood. This is some bullshit. You know what I mean? So it took me a long time to look at it like, oh, okay, cool, respect. Because in college, I was, the other dude in school days. I was like, this is some BS. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been hiding from the block. You know what I mean? So, but with Boosie, I think, y'all guys have been using his song. He probably did feel like, why can't I?
Yeah, they showed me love. They gave me all these streams.
Yeah.
I'm going to show them love back, and that's all it was.
Yeah, I mean,
just miscommunication. He didn't understand how it would be taken. If he thought it would have been taken like that, he wouldn't have did it.
But see, that's my problem with a lot of today's criticism. It's like you got to know who you aiming at. Like you aiming at certain people who, this is Boosie. Like you really gonna hit him with the whole 5-page letter about?
He don't know. He don't know.
And he ain't trying to know. Like you know what I'm saying? You gotta be lucky he even knew that y'all do that. I was surprised Boosie recognized that.
You should be lucky that he was understanding enough and mature enough to even handle it the way he handled it instead of just saying F y'all.
Which he could have.
Yeah, which he very much could have and just went off, and everybody would have been fine with that because they would have expected it from him. But he went the mature route, the grown man route.
Yeah, he did. Well,
so shout out to Boosie for that too, the way you handled that. It was handled perfectly.
Shout out to him.
Handled perfectly.
Let's get into some new music.
It's a lot of new music.
Yeah, you want me to say it?
Cool. Yeah, Moneybagg dropped the album. Okay. He dropped Time Served.
What you feel about that?
I thought it was a solid, very solid. We got new music from Drake and Future. Life is Good.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to hate, but I love that song.
Yeah, it's basically, if you go back to What a Time to Be Alive, there was a song called Grammy. It's the same format where Drake starts a song and it's kind of like a slow vibe and he vibes out to it, and then when Future comes in, it just kicks off and it just turns up. And it's basically the same song over again if you go back and listen to that song. But it's still a good record too. It's still a good record, and it's still going to do what it does. It's still going to do numbers in the club. Still going to do numbers on streaming, and it's going to definitely go a couple times platinum on streams, just that single alone. But if What a Time to Come Be Alive comes back out, it's going to be great. But also, Eminem just dropped. What do you think about that?
Hold on, let me go back real quick. I just want to comment.
I went too fast.
No, because I didn't get a chance to get my take on Yo Gotti. I mean, I'm sorry, not Yo Gotti. Moneybagg Yo. I was gonna say that Moneybagg Yo starts off going hard, like for 3 songs, and after that, it just kind of repeats itself.
I said it was solid.
Yeah, and I like Moneybagg. Like Moneybagg Yo is one of those guys. Like I like him as a person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I might like. I think people like him more than sometimes like the music. Mm-hmm. Because he has such a dope personality. Like everybody F with him, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to him. I just felt like the album was still kind of like, I don't know, it was like a collection of just the same thing.
Absolutely. I mean, you're not going to get too much range out of Moneybagg. Come on now. But for what it was, I believe it was a solid album.
Yeah, it was just okay.
Solid album.
Yeah, I think it was just okay. But yeah, Eminem did drop today, and number one, it was unexpected because Eminem, that means he dropped 2 years in a row. I don't remember a time where Em dropped like back-to-back years. I don't remember a time. I haven't got a chance to hear the album yet.
Get mixed reviews. A lot of some people like it. Other people saying it's just the same old flow. But M's 49. What are you really expecting him to change now?
The criticism I read were people who were upset about what he's saying. I didn't hear any criticism about the actual album. Mm-hmm. The critics I was reading were people were mad about. They don't like the fact that he said that because he has this one song, which I heard them play on the radio, where he's telling the story of the perspective of the guy who was the shooter in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
And he's rapping like him. And people are upset about that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, have y'all really listened to hip hop? That's how you know storytelling has lost. Because I'm like, Nas did that on when he rapped like he had a gun. Everyone tells, like, storytelling in hip hop is one of the first forms.
Yeah, it's one of the best parts of it, actually.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, so I guess people just haven't been paying attention or whatever. But I haven't got a chance to hear him. It's weird because I feel like the days of rushing to look at Eminem's album, I'm good on it. I've been kind of good on M as like a geeked out fan since like he chilled out for 5 years and then dropped like Relapse or whatever.
Yeah, he lost you then.
Yeah, because he dropped Relapse and those 2 albums, I just really wasn't feeling them. But I'm gonna check it out because I like M. And I thought the last album was pretty decent. I feel like it was too long, but I thought the last album was pretty decent. So I'll check it out.
All right, but also my God, Roddy Ricch dropped. Excuse my potential deficit.
What you think about that?
Oh, that joint go.
Okay.
We already know that joint go. So he got that wave right now. He definitely has a wave going.
I had tweeted that if you should play the box on repeat when you ask your boss for a raise, and your life will be different.
You're gonna be fired.
Just when that song come on. Doop, doop, doop. Like that song.
You're gonna be fired. Play for him. But it's also off a single. Lil Baby dropped the single, put something out there. It's Something to Prove, which is basically I got the Yes Indeed vibes from that one. But it's another good record. So he's definitely coming. He's getting ready for that spring summer run.
Okay.
Gearing up for it. But that's new music.
Also, you almost forgot. Mac Miller dropped his first album past his death today.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did do that. They did do that. The family put that out.
Yeah, Circles.
Because that's what he would have wanted. They said
it's definitely sounds like a send-off record.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I would tell you. Definitely sounds like a send-off record.
Because they were going back and forth whether they're going to release it or not, but they actually decided to.
Yeah, it's a good record, but it's definitely like you hear it and you like, oh yeah, Mac going. You know, you definitely hear that. And also Dreamville had dropped Revenge of the Dreamers 3, the director's cut, which added more songs, so I got to get through that also too. So shout out to that, man. That was new music. Your boy, let's get into some sports, man. Your man Antonio Brown.
Oh yeah, he tripping.
He got cut by Drew Rosenhaus.
Yeah.
You know who Drew Rosenhaus has stood next to?
Yeah.
He's been next to some crazy dudes.
But Drew is kind of like.
And Drew said you have to get your mind right.
I.e., become profitable again.
Yeah, but I mean, I do think that Antonio Brown, we're
he
past,
definitely off the deep end.
I'm about to say, I think we're past him just his normal personality, and now I think there's something really going on with him.
Yeah, he might have too many blows to the head. He tripping. He definitely in his feelings. He's emotional, and every time he gets emotional, he lets it out, and everybody sees it via Twitter. So that's not a good thing, though.
He definitely let it out, that's for sure. He definitely let it out, man. Now we can get into. Oh, is there anything else in sports? My fault.
I mean, Super Bowl a couple weeks away.
Who you think going?
Who I think going? I'll pick. It's hard to pick against Tennessee. I like Kansas City, and but Tennessee, I don't know. They just rolling in everybody's houses.
Were you expecting Tennessee to take out Baltimore?
No, I wasn't expecting Tennessee to take out. I wasn't expecting Tennessee to do nothing.
Yeah,
but those are the most dangerous teams.
I haven't paid attention. So what teams we got left?
Oh, you got Tennessee, Kansas City. They play and against each other, and then you got Green Bay and San Francisco. And I'm thinking Green Bay is going to be there. I'm thinking Tennessee, Green Bay. And I'm thinking Green Bay all the way. Thinking somehow Green Bay will finish it off.
Yeah, smart. Anything else in sports? Are we missing
anything else in sports? I mean, that's all I'm getting right now.
Yeah, I'm like, is there anything else? I think we're missing something.
Yeah, we're going to skip past sports right now. Other than football, that's it. It's all about the playoffs right now. All about the playoffs.
Well, let's get into this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It got announced that Whitney Houston and Notorious B.I.G. got inducted.
That's right.
Yeah. So what we think about that?
Yeah, so he's one of very few rappers. NWA, Grandmaster Flash, Furious 5.
Well, Pac got in last year.
Beastie Boys, Tupac, and I think that's just about it. Ice Cube. No, that's he went in with NWA. Yeah. So that's his only like 5 or 6 rappers in there.
So let me tell you why.
And he on his first year eligibility.
Let me tell you why that it's still a spit in the face to certain people, because LL Cool J is under there, and LL Cool J should definitely be. He should definitely be before Pac.
Yeah, he turned the lights on at Def Jam.
Definitely be before. Yeah, he should definitely. No, he pointed out the building where we're gonna be. He should definitely be before Pac, Big, everyone. He should have been the first solo rapper. After they did groups, he should have been the first. Like when they thought about a solo person, should have been L. You know,
very big point.
So
good point.
That album is always going to struggle a little. I'm sorry, not album. Going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is always going to struggle a little bit with me, because I'm going to be happy for people, but they keep finding people past L, because his era, they seem to be taking people in by eras. So they had Melly Mel, Grandma, they had their era. Then the next era was like Ron DMC and all of that with Beastie Boy, and it's like, okay. Then you skipped into the 90s with what we got now. So L, I wouldn't put him in that category, but as far as, they like to put you where it makes sense when they do the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm like, how y'all just miss L like that? You know what I mean?
Right. You got a point. Definitely a good point right there.
He performed. You know what I mean? He performed. I heard he was looking great. That's what I heard. What I heard. So how we feel about Big being in the Hall of Fame though?
Feel great. Hey, he went in his first year eligibility, 25 years after the debut album. You can't be mad at that. Who can argue with that? Come on now, it's Biggie.
That's crazy. It's been 25 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Not since he died, that's since the debut album.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing about Big, man. So
almost 23 since his death.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. That's for sure. What we doing this weekend, man? This MLK weekend?
That's right. We turning up. We gonna celebrate that guy. That's right. No work Monday,
bro.
Well, I'll be working.
This is totally different. I'm pretty sure Martin Luther King did not have this plan when he finally came home to Coretta, and then she told him, they throwing a party in your name.
We partying in your name, man. We gonna party white, black, Spanish. Everybody's gonna be together in the name of Martin Luther King, because that's what he would have wanted on that end of it. But you know what it is.
My thing is, where did the money when it comes to MLK? When these guys be throwing these parties, these MLK parties, and they'll put MLK on their flyer. I'm like, where's your money going? It's supposed to go somewhere to the King Foundation or whatever the case may be.
No, it's not going to. That's just the fly. It's just promoting the what's now. It's just promoting the now.
I'm pretty sure this is not what King had.
Of course not. Of course not.
You know what I mean? But we're gonna take that day off though.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely take that day off.
We're gonna take that day off.
Okay, you don't care if you're in Arizona. I don't care what they say. Stay home.
Yeah, we're gonna take that day off. That's for sure. You got any plans for the weekend for that?
Keeping these records spinning, spending time with the family, and keep moving.
I'm gonna see Bad Boys for Life.
No, I'm gonna try to.
It's getting good reviews too.
Yeah, of course. Bad Boys 4 is already in the works. Both Will Smith and Martin have signed on.
They agreed?
Yep. And we're not gonna have to wait this long either. We're not gonna have to wait 13 years.
Oh no, I can't do it. I already lost my hair.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I'm gonna lose next time they do a Bad Boys. I can't do that again.
Well,
I just
Martin
can't
get a
do it to
little bit thicker every one, so I don't think he got another 15 in him.
myself. That's true. You got to strike. And I'm glad that we're steering away from the trilogy whole thing because it's like that's been done before. Why not do 4? Why not do 5?
Just keep that ball rolling. You know what? I don't know do this, but go and keep the party going.
Go ahead and keep the party rolling. Let's see the second half of their life. Now that they're older men. Let's see the second half. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm definitely down for that, man. You got any plans for the 2020? Any goals that you had set?
It's coming.
No, I'm just saying anything you.
I got a lot of goals and a lot of things set. So
can you give us a generic version?
not right now. I'd rather do less announcements, more. I forgot how I wanted to say that.
Well, okay. Well, you're speaking professionally. Anything personal? Like some people goal is to lose 5 pounds. Some people goal is something like that. Any personal
I'm gonna just
goals
do
like
that. Nah, no personal goals. I mean, I got personal goals, but it's all. I mean, everything's tied into it. I mean, I'm a lifer at what I do, so I mean, it's all kind of intertwined. Family, work, all that.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, that about almost does it for us. I just want to say, moving to this next decade, it's crazy how we closed out last decade. So, shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us. Shout out to all the stations that play us.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to everybody that's been hitting us up on Twitter. We appreciate you. Those that have been with us since the beginning, or if you just jumped on board.
We take those too.
Yeah, we
bandwagons fully allowed. Come on, join
most
the team.
definitely will. Make sure you follow DJ Akademiks at DJ Akademiks.
Right here.
Make sure you follow me also at J.Hall Radio. As usual, be blessed and successful, and we'll talk to you soon.
Wow.
It's the Hip Hop Matrix Show.